What's up, everyone? Jeff Brown. Welcome back to another episode of The Wooden Master. Go ahead and press that like button and that subscribe button, and we'll go ahead and get started. The title of today's episode is Creating Distance. So, creating distance, how do you do it? Well, the best way, the easiest way, is with your legs. Kicking. Your legs are your long distance weapon. So whenever your opponent tries to close the gap, to make a move, strike, anything like that, use your foot. Create that distance. The more distance you can create between your opponent, the better, because then they can't hurt you. Now, kicks are an excellent way to create distance between your opponent. To say, no, that's as far as I want you to go. And nobody likes to get kicked, so they'll probably stop, most likely. If they don't, well, they'll end up walking into your kick. Creating distance is also a good way to sort of set your opponent up. The more you keep them at a distance with your leg, every time they try to move at you, boom, you're kicking. Eventually they're going to get tired of that and they're going to try to close the gap, but they're going to try to do it aggressively. This gives you an opportunity to intercept their incoming movement towards you with a strike or even a more powerful kick. And when they try rushing in, you got them. One of the primary ways to create distance is with your feet, but you don't always have to kick for the body or the head. Honestly, the best way to use your legs is to use them against your opponent's legs. Always kicking their legs, aiming for their knee or their shins or even their hip can do a lot of damage to an opponent. And with repeated blows to these areas, your opponent's legs will get weak, like jelly. And it's going to be very hard for them to walk or even move towards you, because your legs can do a lot of damage. They're pretty strong. Even a little person's legs are stronger than somebody's knee. That's what you want to do. You want to use your legs. That's your longest weapon. That's your long range weapon right there. And that'll create that distance between you and them, because your leg is longer than their arm. So that means that they can't punch you. They can't get close enough to grab you if you keep them at a distance with your leg. Now, if they're a good kicker, they might start kicking back at you, but at least they're still at a distance. And this will give you an edge and an advantage in a fight. Remember, create distance by always using your legs or your footwork to move away. Well, that's all for today's video of creating distance. If you have any comments or any ideas for future tips, why don't you leave them in the comment section below. This thing right here. Well, I hope you enjoyed today's tip. I am Jeff Brown, and this is the Wooden Master, and we are helping you stay in the fight.